Joining us now, our second guest, the fabulous Morgan Bailey.
She's back, baby.
Former West Coast Conference Women's Basketball Player of the Year. Now she is coaching them up. Not just at Utah Valley, but she has transitioned back to BYU. Welcome home, Morgan.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much. It's good to be back.
You've been so close, yet so far away. Good to have you back. What's it been like?
It's been a whirlwind, just trying to get the girls back into practice, getting in the flow of things. Change is hard, but it's good. And so I think that we're all adjusting really well. So
when did this opportunity first cross your plate, and what was your reaction to it?
This opportunity, well, I was out. It's a funny story because I wasn't supposed to go out to South Carolina to recruit. And last second, things got changed where I was the one sent out. And that was the last tournament that Coach Whiting was going to be coaching at with her daughter. And so I just happened to walk in the gym. She was there when I shouldn't have been there. And we just kind of nodded at each other. And then she called me later after the tournament, and it's history from there, and hopefully we're going to be making history as well.
Let's go.
I like it. So when she nodded at you, that's when you got the job? Is that how that worked?
That was the offer.
Yeah, okay. That was the offer.
That was it. Yeah. That was the offer.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, yes, I accept.
Are we going to do this?
You're like, making $10K more and I'm in. Let's go. What's this process like, too? Because we talked about this with Lee. You aren't just returning to BYU and figuring out what office you're trying to coach up the current team. Mm-hmm. And because of 2022 and the transfer portal, you're trying to re-recruit your own team. Yeah. What's this process like as you get to know each other, not only the staff, but the players as well?
Yeah, and I think that previous opportunities have prepared me for something like this, where I went into a new staff at SUU, and we had to build there. I came back to UVU to work with Dan and Kaylani and Ashley Garfield, and we had to build there. And so coming here with a whole new staff as well, I feel like we're still learning each other's terminology, how we work, and where we fit together perfectly. But it's been fun, and I think that the transfer portal is crazy, but we're figuring it out together, and I think that we're all so different on staff, but we all complement each other as well. So
what are the strengths that you will bring to this staff? We know you have many.
Yeah.
How do you see your unique skill set fitting into this staff?
Well, number one is I am a post player, and that's my specialty, is trying to build up these post players and, make them the best players that they can be. And so that right there, I think skill development with the post is what I do. And then, like I said, a builder. I do not back down from a challenge at all. And so I've been in programs where we had to build from scratch. And so here, luckily, it's not from scratch. We have a lot of talent that we can build upon. But just as we transition into this new staff, then into the Big 12, I'm very confident in myself and who I'm working with to do that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You didn't have a practice facility when you were a player.
No. So now I get to enjoy the annex. Yeah, they announced it right as I was going overseas.
How convenient.
I know. So.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back.
Well, it's funny too because you think back at the great BYU teams and you're like, you know what Ty Detmer didn't have? He didn't have the student athlete building. He didn't have the indoor practice facility. Still won the Heisman. You still won the Natty. These things are nice. They don't equal winning.
Yeah, you were the West Coast Conference Player of the Year, and you didn't have an annex.
But you got to keep up with the Joneses to some degree, and in recruiting, that's a big deal, right? And in development of the program. And it's nice to have an office that isn't in a basement in the Marriott Center.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing, though, when we were players, we had to fight for courts to shoot at. And at BYU, we know we're not allowed to wear cutoffs or jerseys in the RB or the Smithfield House.
You're fighting do you have a wristband?
Yeah, do you have a wristband? Yeah. If you have a cutoff, put a T-shirt on. I was like, this has BYU on it. They gave this to me.
I'm on the team. Tyler Haas and Kyle Collinsworth have stories, too. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's just nice that the girls have 24-hour access to wherever to shoot.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
One final year in the West Coast Conference before BYU makes the jump to the Big 12. You just said it. You're never going to back down from a challenge. Right. This is going to be a significant challenge, playing in the Big 12. It's a really good women's basketball conference. Yeah. What do you think of BYU's fit in the Big 12, and what has to change for you to feel like, okay, we're here and we belong?
Yeah. Number one, that was the reason why I made this change, because I want to go against the biggest and the best, and that's how I was as a player as well. But I think what needs to change, we're obviously going to bring in more girls to help us. I'm excited for the development of the girls we currently have as we transition. This season's going to be big for them to see them grow and learn as we go. And then I just think X's and O's wise, like we want to play fast. We still want to have a balanced game of having a post inside, guards who can shoot, people who can drive. And so I think we're just going to build on that, but just take it to the next level and a lot of skill development as well. When I used to play here, we were just playing up and down, but I think we're going to bring back the skill development.
If I was a big-time recruit looking at schools around the state, I would want to be here with what's going on.
Yeah.
I would.
It's fun.
I just would.
Part of this, right?
I just would. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Morgan Bailey on BYU Sports Nation. It is great to have you back on campus.
It's
good to see you. Yeah, welcome back.
So good to be back.
The first of many conversations that we'll have.
Yes. Yes.
Probably a lot that you'll have to deal with as we're doing preparation. But thanks for putting up with us in advance.
Thanks. Do you guys still do the song, the
Karma?
The Karma?
Oh,
yeah, do you
yes,
want it?
Morgan.
Do you want some?
I want
Yeah, you can't hear it, but they're playing it. Yeah.
Gregorian chant is playing in our ears.
Yes.
You are receiving BYU Sports Nation Karma.
Do you mind signing the flag during the
Yep,
break?
you're back. You got to sign the new flag.
Thank you. Awesome.
Let's go.
Awesome.